This segment is sponsored by Lemore Media and the products you'll see. The 4th of July is next week, so here with some very helpful outdoor entertaining tips and our summer essentials is lifestyle contributor Lemore Suss. Hey Lemore, happy summer!
Happy summer, yes. I love the summer. You know, my kids are finishing school this week, and then we're going to have some people over this weekend. So entertaining outdoors is like one of my favorite things to do. So I've got you guys covered today, whether you're doing it this weekend, the 4th of July, or all summer long.
Well, you want to be part of that enjoyment of getting to talk to your guests and not just spend so much time in the kitchen. Any hacks on how we can get out of the kitchen earlier?
Yes. So I have spoken to you guys about this, but I'm absolutely obsessed with this kitchen hack. It's DeRoke Gardens, and if you're not familiar, they're flash frozen, pre-portioned garlic and herbs, right? You don't have to chop up your parsley, your basil, your cilantro, your garlic, your dill. They have it all ready for you with a simple pop of a tray. You just leave it in your freezer. You don't have to worry about rotting herbs, which happens to me, and you can really make so many dishes with it. So over here right in front of me, I actually have just like a crudité with a dip. So I have an onion dip using the DeRoke Gardens caramelized onions. I also made a better for you pasta salad with the garlic and the basil. Really easy to do. And the pasta is actually like a chickpea pasta. Then I added some like pine nuts and mozzarella balls and as well as some tomatoes. Really easy. You can actually also make like teriyaki type wings if you wanted to grill those. So I use the ginger and garlic for those, some soy sauce and honey for that as well. And you can actually also use the DeRoke Garden sauteed onions on top of burgers. So it's really, really versatile. You can really make all of your dishes from your apps to your desserts. And you can get DeRoke Gardens at your local supermarket like Safeway and Whole Foods. And you can actually visit DeRokeGardens.com for more information and simple recipes.
And it's those flavors and spices that make the biggest difference in the dishes, of course. So that's great. Okay, I see some red apples over there, the gorgeous red apples. What are we making?
All right, so these over here are NB apples, which I've spoken to you guys about before, but they are the star of the show this summer. They are sweet, they're delicious, they're nutritious, and I've got a few recipes for you guys. My first one is a star-spangled sangria. You can make this a mocktail if you'd like. And what I've done is I actually took the apples and I sliced them. I used a star-shaped cookie cutter, so really easy. And then, of course, I added some blueberries and raspberries just to give it that red, white, and blue feel. I also took some NB apples. I sliced them up. I added them into these little adorable cupcake cups with an American flag. Toothpick. Really fun, really delicious. And if you're not familiar with NB apples, what I love about them is they're great to use, especially if you're using salads, because they slice naturally, they remain fresh and white longer, they have a balanced sweetness and a satisfying crunch, and you can find NB at your local grocer like Giant and Whole Foods and at Costco.
Well, it's always great that the apples stay so white for entertaining because no one's going to go up to the brown apple and be like, yes, this is what I want to eat at a party.
Totally, yeah, they're great for entertaining.
Yes. Okay, one other thing, people are really traveling a lot this summer, it seems. Is there any snacks you recommend that we can take on the go?
Yes, so I'm always looking for treats that you can feel good about, especially as you're heading out on your summer adventures. So what I love are these Light and Fit Zero Sugar Cups. They have 0 grams of sugar, there's no artificial sweeteners, and they come in 4 delicious flavors. There's vanilla, strawberry, peach, and mixed berry. They're a great source of protein with 11 grams and only 50 calories. Now, they're perfect for satisfying cravings while staying on your health and wellness goals this summer. But Light and Fit actually just launched their zero sugar drinks. They come in these convenient on-the-go bottles. They have 8 grams of protein, only 40 calories per bottle. Flavors include mango pineapple, strawberry banana, and vanilla. And they're the perfect to just grab and go for all of your summer adventures, or even just as you just are heading out in the mornings. And you can find them in the dairy section of your local supermarket.
That's what I'm thinking. You're rushed in the morning, just throw that in your bag, and there you go. Thank you, Lemore, for all the suggestions.
Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.
Absolutely. And for more information, you can always visit lemore.tv and make sure to follow her on Instagram at Lemore Suss.